My brother announced at Thanksgiving that I'd never amount to anything, just like Dad always said. But when the family lawyer read Dad's will that December, everyone's world turned upside down. I was the black sheep, the artist in a family of doctors and lawyers. My brother Colin was the golden child, Harvard Law, federal prosecutor, married to a senator's daughter. My sister Audrey was chief of surgery at Johns Hopkins. And me, I painted murals for local businesses and taught art to kids with disabilities. Every family gathering was the same symphony of disappointment. Dad would ask when I'd get a real job. Mom would mention how Colin just bought another investment property. Audrey would offer to loan me money if things got tight. Elliot's just different, Mom would say, like I was a broken appliance that couldn't be fixed. The worst part? I'd made peace with it until I discovered the truth about my successful siblings. It started when one of my students, Iris, mentioned her mom worked at Colin's office. She says your brother is in big trouble. Something about missing money. I didn't think much of it until my friend Felix, who worked IT at the hospital, called me. Yo, Elliot, your sister's name just popped up in an internal investigation. Selling prescriptions. Thought you should know. That's when I started paying attention. Really paying attention. Colin, the perfect prosecutor, had been taking bribes to throw cases. 3 mob trials mysteriously fell apart under his watch. Audrey was running a pill mill, selling opioid prescriptions for $500 each. They'd been doing it for years. But here's the kicker. They were using Dad's construction company to launder the money. The company everyone thought was so successful, built on dirty cash. Dad knew. I found his journal in the basement when I was helping Mom clean. Entry from March. Colin came asking for help hiding money. My own son, a criminal. Audrey too. How did I raise such disappointments? Only Elliot stays clean, even if he's wasting his talent on finger paintings. Entry from September. Change my will today. They'll all be surprised. The boy they mock might be poor, but he's the only honest one I raised. Dad died in October. Heart attack at his desk. At Thanksgiving, while carving turkey, Colin decided to give his annual toast. To success, he raised his glass, looking directly at me. And to those of us who achieved it. Elliot, maybe next year you'll have something to contribute besides your paintings. Audrey laughed. At least he brought wine this year, even if it is from a box. Mom said nothing, as always. 3 weeks later, we gathered at the lawyer's office for the will reading. Colin and Audrey came in their luxury cars, already discussing how to divide the estate. The construction company goes to me, Colin said. I have the business sense, and I need the cash for my practice expansion, Audrey added. The lawyer, Mr. Whitmore, cleared his throat. Your father's will is quite specific. To Colin and Audrey, he leaves $1 each. Silence. That's impossible, Colin stood up. Check again. To my son, Elliot, the lawyer continued. I leave my entire estate. The company, the properties, all assets, valued at approximately $14 million. I couldn't speak. Furthermore, the lawyer pulled out another document. Your father left detailed documentation of illegal activities he discovered. He instructed me to forward these to the FBI and DEA if Colin or Audrey contest the will. What documentation? Audrey went pale. Bribes, prescription fraud, money laundering through the family company. Your father documented everything. Colin lunged at me. You knew. You poisoned him against us. I found out 2 months ago, I said quietly. I never told Dad anything. Your father also left you this. Mr. Whitmore handed me a letter. Dad's handwriting. Elliot, you were the only one who never asked me for money. Never used my name to get ahead. Never compromised your integrity for success. Your siblings thought your art was worthless, but you created beauty while they created schemes. The money is yours. Do something good with it. The FBI arrested Colin the next week. Audrey lost her medical license and got 5 years. Mom blamed me for destroying the family and hasn't spoken to me since. I used the money to open a free art center for underprivileged kids. Named it after Dad. He would have liked that.